All right, thank you, Arthur. Well, the hit MTV reality docu-series Catfish is back for a highly anticipated season 8. And joining us now is the show host himself, Nev Shulman. Nev, thank you so much for joining us. First, let's go back to the 2010 documentary that inspired this show. Why did you want to make it?
It's funny, I didn't elect to be the subject of that documentary, nor did I even really want to be. At the time, I just thought I was having a sort of innocent relationship with this family in Michigan, and that it was just a friendship. And then, of course, there was some flirtation involved with one of them, and I thought maybe I'd go up there and who knows, I could have a girlfriend for a little bit. But my brother and his friend Henry, who are filmmakers, documented the whole thing because I think they knew, perhaps better than I did as outsiders, that something seemed a bit off about the situation, which is actually oftentimes what happens with people on the show. When you're in it and you're in the relationship and you're the one talking to the people and feeling the flirtation and the attention, you don't notice all the red flags. And then when everything kind of took a turn and the situation changed and I realized I'd been catfished, I was really not into it because it was a bummer. I was sad, I was heartbroken, I was confused, I was embarrassed. But I certainly didn't expect that that documentary would then be a success and that it would lead to a TV show. And here I am now, 10 years later, having built a career on getting catfished.
Now, from what you've seen, how has online dating changed since then?
Online dating has changed a lot since 2010. A good thing is that it's now very acceptable to meet online, and I am a fan of internet dating. I don't discourage it. In fact, I encourage it so long as it's done responsibly. I think the way that we make ourselves available to and vulnerable to attention and admiration and flirtation is what leads to vulnerable situations, and that's where I think we're all still trying to figure out how best to use and not use the internet when it comes to finding love.
And you have some celebrity co-hosts joining you on the show. Can you tell us who's joining you this season?
Well, so this season we have some great people on the show. A few of the women that have been co-hosting with me last season, Cammie Crawford, who's great, Tallulah Willis. We have some new people on the show, Elle King, who's an incredible singer. And then, of course, I just recently discovered that Ariana Grande is a big fan of the show. So I'm fingers crossed, hoping that our schedules align and she can come do an episode when we start filming again in the fall. So a lot of fun stuff going on.
All right, thank you so much for talking with us, Nev, and catch new episodes of Catfish Wednesdays on MTV.